36 of my live streams. So in this video, we are going to talk about what needs to change in your life, what you need to let go. And then, of course, we will also discuss what you need to embrace, what needs to stay the same, what needs to be let go, and how that's going to improve your future. All right, let's go. Okay, we have the Two of Swords, also making a lot of surprise entries this week. Hi, Serene, welcome back. You're very early today. I literally just sat down. And we have the Eight of Coins. Okay. Let's see some more. What's up? Okay. You know what needs to happen here? You need to make a decision and stick to it. Because I feel like you might be somebody who changes their mind a lot. Like you're working on one thing and then you get confused and then you want to work on something else. And then you work on that for a bit and then again something else comes up and you're like, oh, let me just do this first. So there is a lot of inconsistency here. Yeah, a lot of restlessness, like Knight of Staffs is a Knight of Wands in this deck. So Knight of Wands is very restless. Like he thinks first, he doesn't think. He basically acts first and then he will think. And that is an attitude that you might want to let go ASAP, okay? Because like that is the kind of attitude that's making you so confused, because like you don't know exactly what you want to do, because you want to do everything. You want to do a bit of everything, and you're like, when you do a little bit of everything, there's always like some parts of it that you want to keep doing, right? And that confuses you because you're not sticking to one plan for long enough for you to understand what it is that you actually like or what it is that you actually want to do. This card came out reversed very interestingly, even though I don't take reversals, but everything else came upright and this came reversed. So Ace of Swords talks about being able to make quick decisions. So I feel like that's the problem here. You're not able to make quick decisions because you're so confused. Because you want to do everything. And you know what? Like I do believe that in this day and age, 2026, it's not necessary for you to choose a niche. It's not necessary for you to, you know, like put yourself in a little sticker and just do what other people want you to do. But at the same time, there is a but, yes. At the same time, for your own sanity, it's important that you at least have some semi-permanent goals for yourself that you can actually go after. Because if you're going after everything all at once, you don't know what way you want to go. Right? Oh, you came from a course? What course are you doing, Suraira? Yes, you should distract yourself from people who are no longer serving you. So that's a good idea. I'm glad that you're doing something. All right, let's get some more cards about what are a few things that you need to embrace and a few things that you need to let go for your own sanity. What happened, Mayna? Why are you crying? What's up? Guys, if you're leaving me a question, then please make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Send me some emojis, some energy, so I can answer your questions to the best of my ability. And try not to delete once you've already written that huge text, because what a waste. All right, let's get some more cards. We have the Page of Coins. Queen of Coins. Just gonna actually put this like that. All Pentacle cards on this side, huh? We have the Ten of Cups. Two Queens. You know what I'm getting here? There's a bit of a need here to leave your comfort zone. I know. That sounds terrible. I hear you. Okay, I'm the same. But it is important to every now and then get out of your comfort zone, to explore a bit more, to do something new, to teach your hands to do something new. I said that in another video, and I will continue saying that whenever I need to say it. But when was the last time you taught your hands to do something new? It's important. Even when we work out, when was the last time you actually worked out your fingers, right? Like, actually learn a new skill, do something new. Pottery, piano, writing. When was the last time you took a pen and paper and actually wrote, unless you're in college or something? But we're all just so used to our notepads on our phones. That's why I kind of force myself to keep a journal. So I'm forced to pick up that pen, those colorful sketch pens, and be a little creative with my thoughts. So if that excites you, or the thought of that excites you, maybe get a very nice journal that you want to look at every day and start filling it every day. It doesn't have to be your thoughts. Like, there are some friends of mine who don't like to write down their thoughts because they feel like someone will read it, and I totally get that. I have a lot of privacy in my house, so I'm kind of used to that. But there are people who are living with Snoopy people, so if that you don't want to write down your thoughts, that's fine. You can use coded language, you can get creative with that, or you can, doodle, color, paint, or make little sketches. There's so many things you can do. Or just journal your day without getting too personal. Just stuff like that. It helps. I just feel like it helps keep you grounded. It helps clear your thoughts, which is something I mentioned, that you need that clarity of thought, because your mind is all over the place. You cannot stick to one thing. Maybe because you're obsessing over something, stressed about something, but you need to stick to one goal for long enough for you to decide whether or not you want to continue pursuing it. Harshita, I saw your question the first time. Please don't copy paste it again. You've already written that four times. Yeah, I saw that. I can see all 4 times, and I will answer you once I'm done with this reading. Okay. All right, let's get a few more. And I also got that you need to start opening up more emotionally to people, because if you're not expressing yourself to the ones that you actually trust, I'm not saying that go and yap and like share all your secrets with everyone, but you need to have that, you have to have something in your inner circle that you can actually be yourself with, trust with, share at least one person that you can count on to share your secrets with. And that's something that's important. It's important for everyone because we are humans. Humans are social creatures. I mean, for the longest time, that's how we lived in society as social creatures. We bartered, right? There was no money system, there were no coins, there were no notes. And it was all barter by helping each other out. That's how the society literally worked. I'm not saying do barter system again. I'm just saying like you can open up yourself enough to a few people where you can at least sit and like chat and talk about your day-to-day life and have a heart-to-heart conversation. Yes, guys, feel free to leave your questions. I will take all of them in an order once I'm done with this stream. All right, now let's see what's actually going well in your life and what are the things that you can actually embrace and keep. Okay, very determined. That's a good thing. Yes, you are determined. And I already got that when I said that you can trust other people, but it is a good thing that you trust yourself a lot and you fiercely guard your secrets, you fiercely guard your freedom, and you feel like you can accomplish a lot on your own, and that's a good thing. You can. It's a very powerful thing to know that you don't need nobody to do anything. You got this. You can pretty much handle things on your own, but you know what? Even queens need their friends. That's why there are two queens here. You can be buddies. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. And that would be like a perfect combination, perfect friendship. Like the Queen of Swords needs to, be a little chill, not take life too seriously. And then the Queen of Coins is all about the home life. And the Queen of Swords doesn't like to stay at home. She likes to go out and win battles. And then the Queen of Coins loves staying at home too much. So it's like both of these queens together, when they come together, it's going to be such a powerful combination. So like, yes, find yourself a Queen of Swords or a Queen of Coins or a king. Okay, this is not gender specific. But right now I'm seeing mostly girls in my comment section. So hello. Hi, chicas. Hi, my little Serene sages. So yes, it's good to be independent, guys. And wow, look at that. We have the 10 of coins. What are you doing right now? Because you're doing something right. There are a few things that you can work on, but you're doing something right. And this thing is going to build that foundation. Like I saw somebody mention that they're taking a course. It's a very good thing. Surah Ira, looks like you are on the right path by taking that course. I don't know what course you're taking, but it looks like it can definitely help you in your future by building that strong foundation by taking that course. Or like if you decide to start a workout or something today, that's going to be really good for your future. So yes, you are on the right path right now. Like small baby steps, you can do like one small thing today and not think too much about it, but that's going to help you build on something beautiful for the next few years. And maybe you don't even see the progress right now and you just feel like, why am I wasting my time? Why am I praying so hard? Like, God's not listening to me, or no one's caring about me. This is not helping. That's the kind of attitude that you might have right now, but the universe is saying that you're doing something right. What that is, maybe take your journal out, write it down. What are the few things that you think you are doing right? Or what are the few things that you think you're grateful for? Things that are actually working for you. What's working for you? Maybe it's a very strong strong family values, good upbringing, like a good sibling, amazing friends, good education, or good content that you're watching right now on YouTube. Hi. I give pretty good advice, so yes, that's working for you if nothing else. Hi, Sean. Hey, Supriya. Yes, I will take all the questions once I'm done with the stream, so you guys have to be a little patient. I know that's not your strong suit, but be a little patient, and I will get there. Hear me out. Make sure you subscribe. I removed my subscriber only mode for right now, but next time I might switch it on again. We'll see. I pretty much go with the flow. Oh, we have the ace of, a lot of aces in this read. Did you see that? Oh no, this one had a page. Okay, so we have the ace of swords in what you can change, and we have the ace of wands in what you can embrace. So yes, you can embrace your adventurous spirit. I feel like even if you're not doing much, there are so many things that you want to do, and that's a start. It's a start. But don't stick to it. Like, if you're just talking about wanting to do things for the next 7 years, then that's a problem. But if you're right now, there's an idea that's popped in your head that, hey, maybe I want to do that, fantastic, go for it. Take a step in that direction. So yes, you are creative, you are adventurous, so embrace that. Maybe you don't even know it, that you have a creative side. That's why you need to pick up that metaphorical piece of paper and a pen and see what you can do creatively. I'm gonna pick up some oracles after that, and then we will take some questions. Okay, we have the devil, but that's actually a good thing. So yes, the passion is here. Ace of Wands and the devil together actually tell me that you're a very passionate person, and you're very ambitious, and you make things happen. You have it in you to make things happen, but you need to actually know what you want so you can move yourself in the right direction, so you can get that devil energy out, ace of wands energy out, and actually start making things happen. Because like, spirit's already confirming that you have the potential, you can do it. You just need to step up and start doing it, right? Stop thinking about it and start doing it. All right, let's get some more cards out for people. For my Serene Sage. Welcome to all the new ones here. Feel free to subscribe, guys. I do these lives every day. I take free questions in every live stream. So subscribe so you don't miss future streams. All right. Oop, I already have one. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we have this card over here. It says, you have strong ties to your family members. Okay, that's one of the things that I actually mentioned that you can be grateful for. If that's you, then give me a thumbs up. If you have strong ties with all family members, or at least a few family members that you can count on, like good family, good upbringing. Cautious person who thinks before acting, but yes, that is something that you actually have to change. That's something I got with the Knight of Wands here, where you do first and you think later. So especially when it comes to matters of the heart, I know that matters of the heart, you need to be more emotional than logical. That's absolutely true, but keep your logical mind with you, because like, you cannot live your whole life with just emotions. It has to be a practical connection as well. And I hope I'm not sounding like a jaded person, but yes, I honestly think that you have to keep your emotions and logic together to have a successful life in general. You have gradually become less emotionally tied to your family. Consider that actually your future. Right now, if you feel, and I know someone's going to connect with this, if you feel that your family is somehow tying you down, or like very controlling family in a way where you feel like you cannot be yourself around them, then you are going to move past that, okay? With the Ten of Pentacles here, I feel like whoever or whatever has its control over you right now, with age, with time, it's going to get where you can free yourself from that. Free yourself from that control of someone else. Yes. Hi, Olavnish. Welcome back. Is that resonating? Love the feedback, guys. You take pleasure in money and material things, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. But of course, there is a fine line between ambition and greed, to the point where you cannot even enjoy the things that you've already accomplished because you want more. You always want more. It's good to want more, but not to the point where you just stop enjoying your present moment, because you're always thinking about what you want next. Like if you get something right now, like for example, you know, with the protests that were happening, and then we got that person to resign, and like I was rejoicing, and then a friend of mine was like, yeah, but the next person's gonna be worse. And I'm like, can you just like, can we just enjoy this moment? Can we enjoy what we as people, as a democracy, made happen instead of worrying? And of course, like the next person looks pretty equally bad or worse. But there was a moment where you could rejoice and be happy. So give yourself that grace where you can actually enjoy your wins, no matter how big or small they are, you know. Hi, Rhythma. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, Lovnish, I am. All right, guys, so I think I'm going to start taking questions now. If you want to leave me any, then now is a good time for you to leave the questions. Don't leave, but leave the questions. I take them in an order, so I will go from the top. These are free readings, so if you don't mind, I would love for you to subscribe so you can actually see me in my other live streams. I do this every day, and I don't always have the free questions, comments open. So take your chance, basically. Sura Ira, okay, did you leave a question? No, okay, you just shared your life with me today. Thank you for that. It's nice. I love that you're doing a new course and you're taking that up. And I feel like it's going to be a very good one for you. Hi, Maina. I don't know why you were sad. I don't think you replied to my query, but I hope you feel better. Hi, Atma Dip Moitra. Welcome back. Okay, Harshita's question is first. Tushar's current feelings for Himani. Okay, let's see. How is Tushar feeling about Himani? I got a new deck. I mean, not a new deck, but I got another deck, so I have all the cards to play with. All right, let's see. What's up? How's Tushar feeling? Six of Cups. Okay. Sweet feelings for Himani. Missing Himani, thinking about the past time spent with Himani. Ace of Swords. You might hear from, I don't know if you're asking about yourself or someone else, but looks like the Shah is ready to have a conversation. Or if it's no contact, then that no contact's going to turn into contact. Yeah, I feel like that where are we going conversation is required over here. Tushar might initiate, and if he doesn't, then Himani should. But yeah, I see nice, like, missing the good old times energy, basically. All right, any other question? Harshita, you left me the same question like 5 times. Cute, okay, I like your name. Feeling of the person on my mind for me, what's the future? Okay, cute, let's see what's up. What's up? Person on your mind. Bit of a feisty person, huh? Are you talking, cute? Because I don't think you are. At least not that much. Not that much contact going on right now. Okay, but yeah, that's changing with the Knight of Swords is pretty. But I feel like there might be some argument that's going on. How are they feeling about you, though? We have the Chariot. Good, that's a positive feeling. I feel like they do see some sort of a future with you. This is, I cannot give you like a long-term lifetime energy, Cute, but as of right now, it does look like yeah, there is future potential here, and it's looking good. The next few months are. But you know, like there might be one, like a little bit of an imbalance here. So there might be one person who has to do all the initiation and work and talking. So make sure if you are that person that you expect the same from this other person on your mind. And if they're doing all the work, then make sure that you meet them halfway, you know, like you also communicate and initiate sometimes, at least, if not all the time, right? Because I feel like there might be some imbalance here as far as communication is concerned. So there needs to be like an equal and honest conversation that you have. All right. Let's see. Any other questions? Thank you for that, Sean. Bless you too. Supriya, Yogesh Punjabi, CF for current. Oh, CF is current feelings. Oh my God, it took me a while to understand. I was like, why are people saying CF? I'm a millennial, so you know, it takes me a while to understand these short forms. But okay, current feelings. I had a eureka moment. Okay, so Yogesh Punjabi's current feelings for Supriya. Let's see what the cards say. What's going on? How's Yogesh feeling? Have you already asked me this question, Supriya? I feel like I've already answered this. But I feel like why are you guys not talking? Because the cards look pretty positive. It looks like they were forced into not talking to you, or like they want to talk to you. So why aren't they talking to you? 5 of Swords. Feeling of betrayal? Somebody betrayed somebody, or somebody's hid somebody and it came out? What's going on? Because, I mean, the cards seem like they think of you fondly, so why haven't they talked to you in a month? The Sun. Outcome's good. I think I'm gonna guess that you are going to have a conversation with them. They will talk to you, and it's going to be a positive communication, positive conversation, Supriya. That's what the cards suggest. but you might want to have like a open and honest communication, because there might be some closure that's needed here, because it didn't end on a positive note. So yeah, that's important to discuss that before you move things along in this. Just because they come back after 1 month doesn't mean that you just take them, no questions asked. Questions need to always be asked, okay? They cannot just walk in and walk out unless you know that there's a very good reason, which I'm guessing that you do. But yes, a conversation is needed. Like, don't just start as if nothing happened, talk about it. That's important. Rhythma, okay, do you have a question? Yes, okay. Shwetank, is Shwetank made for me by universe, or should I move on? No contact, third party. Okay. I don't think I need cards to tell you that it's always a better idea to move on, Rhythma, but since you do want some card help, let me let me shuffle it up for you. Look what we have here. We have the Nine of Swords. So I think, like, if you're going to force this connection, it's going to be very stressful. It's already causing you so much stress. So imagine if you continue to entertain this, how much stress your life is going to be. There's someone new for you, Rhythma, Ace of Cups. Someone new, someone more emotionally fulfilling, because, like, I think that it was never emotionally fulfilling with the Shwetang guy. So why would the universe bring you somebody who's not easily making you happy? So, and then there's a third party here. So, like, don't do this to yourself. Move on is what I'm gonna say. Hi, Pinky. Hello, welcome back. I see a lot of oldies today. I'm glad you guys like my videos enough to come back. Oh, Lovnish, you need motivation. How about a please, huh? Motivate me for studies. All right. Happy to. Sounds more like an order than a request though, Lovnish. Maybe work on that a little bit. And make sure you guys subscribe. I'm taking your free questions. That's the least I expect. Don't waste your time, Lovnish. Don't sit on your phone for 10 hours, okay? Because time runs super fast. Eight of Wands is a card of time going super fast, movement. Before you know it, you'll have to prepare for your exams, and then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I wish I had started 2 weeks ago. And this is coming from somebody who always studied last minute and always regretted it. So yes, speaking from experience, Page of Pentacles. This is your Page of Pentacles moment, Lovnish. This is your beginning phase. This is where you build your foundation. This is what's going to lead to that Ten of Pentacles. So do you want to waste it by doing things that are not going to help you, or do you want to use that one pentacle and build it into those 10 pentacles? Now the choice is yours. I can only help you, motivate you, and I hope that was useful, and I hope you use it, because it's absolutely 100% good advice. Okay. So yes, you get one bean. What are you going to use it for? All right, any other questions? Pinky, I just want to know what is written in my destiny, arranged or love marriage. Okay. This is where I'm going to give my little disclaimer, guys. I use tarot as a guidance. I use tarot as a psychological tool. I use tarot to, tell you what your energy is right now, and you can always change it with action, okay? You can always change your destiny with appropriate inspired action. So if you don't like something that the cards are saying or anybody's reading is saying, don't believe it. 100% don't believe it. But let's see. Love or arranged? I think it's arranged for you, Pinky. We have the Three of Swords, so I think it's also like like you do like someone or you will like someone, but I think that's not gonna work. And ultimately, it's going to be arranged for you. It might be too specific of a message, but yes, I am seeing arranged for you, Pinky. Which is not a bad thing, to be honest. That's what I always wanted, but okay, strangers, Serene, stop. You're such a patient reader. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I try. Yes, abbreviations. I'm not very good at them. I like full words and full sentences. 2 weeks ago, I asked you the same question. I knew it, Supriya. I remembered it. Argument, and since then, no contact. So I was right. My reading was right. Yes, so like whenever they come back to you, make sure you actually talk about that argument and don't just pretend that nothing happened. You're welcome, Supriya. Thank you, Ridhima. Thank you for that. Sumina Sumi. Does my husband Vishnu love me? Oh my gosh. That's really sad that you all need to ask about your husband as well. Like, that should be a given, shouldn't it? That should just be a given that they love you. So just the fact that you're having to ask a total stranger, something's up. So maybe you need to talk to them about it. Don't wait for cards to give you that advice. Talk to them, have a discussion with them. I do see some fast movement, conversation coming, Sumina. Maybe you have to initiate it if they don't. But yeah, the Ten of Wands. So yes, I feel like there is some imbalance here where either you or your husband feel like you're lugging this, you're doing all the work in this connection. So have a discussion. Like that's not something that you should even need to question. It should just be a given that yes, your husband loves you. And if there's any doubt, open and honest communication can go a long way. Okay? I hope you work things out. Let me give some advice actually for you. Ooh, we have the Ace of Wands. All you need is that old spark back, Sumina, and that's going to help you. Maybe like how you were before, you know, like before when things started, right after marriage. Go on dates. Do something that you used to do, you know, back then. Go to that same place where you went on your first date, or, you know, like, yeah, that would definitely bring out some cool memories, and see what happens where this leads. Good luck to you. Sakshi, I've been trying for a new job since January. When will I get it? Okay, let's see. Ouch. I sit on the floor, that's why the ouchies, guys. But I'm fine. I hope you're subscribing. Every time I end the stream, I always look at my subscribers, like, and then I go and tell my mom, Mom, I got this many new subscribers, and she gets so excited for me. So do that. A little happiness goes a long way. Share it. This is your Six of Pentacles moment. Give and take. All right. When will Sakshi get a job? Sakshi, how many resumes have you given? How many companies have you gone to? You seem like you're very guarded. You know what I feel? I feel like there's lack of confidence here. You're good at your job, so I do think you're going to get it. With Three of Pentacles, you're going to get noticed for your work. But there is a problem here where you're not really confidently putting your work forth. So like, you need to apply for more companies, more resumes. Let it out, you know, go to LinkedIn, tell your friends that you're open to a new job, spread that information, and I feel like soon enough someone's going to notice it. If you want a time frame, I can guess. I'm guessing between 3 to 7 months before the end of this year, that would be. But yes, you have to let people know that you're in the market for a new job, and maybe you get it because of that. So, and be confident when you go for interviews, you know, don't be shy, don't be so timid. Fake it till you make it. Doesn't matter if you are. Introverts have a great way of pretending not to be, right? Speaking from experience. But yes, put yourself out there, speak more confidently. You're good at your job, so why scared? And you might actually have a choice between 2 jobs. Who knows? Good luck with that, Sakshi. Okay. Any other question? Husband Ramesh, current feeling towards me. Why are so many wifeys doubtful about their husbands? Okay. Yeah, looks like you are their dream wife. Dream come true. Why are you confused then? Oh. There might be a little bit of a disconnect here, but I feel like that's because they are going through something personal. Maybe they feel like they're not exactly where they want to be in life with the Five of Pentacles. Maybe they're comparing their success to someone, or this could be you as well. Anandi, are you comparing your husband to other people? Because, like, I think they like you with the Nine of Cups. They seem fond of you, but there is some comparison here which is killing that. So don't do that. Don't compare yourself with other couples, especially the ones on Instagram. Like, speaking from experience, I've seen some people who are miserable. They fight all the time, but on Instagram, you look at their stories and it's like, forever, my true love. And I'm like, oh, you were just like venting out to me about this guy last night. Like, why? So never compete or compare yourself with Instagram couples. They're fake. Hi, Reshma. Robin's feelings for Reshma. Why are they feeling trapped? What's up? They're feeling stuck. They're feeling trapped. Are you guys in a relationship? Like, give me some. Oh, 10 of Wands. Okay. I think Robin's really stressed out. Stressed out in this connection. Why are they stressed out, though? Eight of Swords talks about somebody who's not doing much. So, I mean, maybe that's why you're doubtful, because they're not doing much. And then 10 of Wands talks about someone who is doing much or too much. So yeah, there is a mismatch here. One person's doing nothing and the other person is doing too much. So like, if you're the person who's doing too much, then you need to step back, and if they're the ones who are doing nothing, then they need to step up, because right now there is a mismatch in the energies. And that's why it's a stale right now. That's the current feeling. Reshma, that was Anand. Sorry, whose question did I? Reshma's question. Yes. So Sumi, I already answered your question. You guys just need to write it once. I always take them. My eyes work just fine the first time. Once one person, one question is enough. I always take it. Pinky, did that resonate? Oh, I'm glad it did. Thank you for the feedback. Can you tell Lenormand cards tell future? Yeah, I know Lenormand cards too. I use them as well, but right now I'm just doing tarot. Honestly, I don't. It's very tricky. I feel like I'm one of the few tarot readers who says that I don't believe that cards can predict future, but I do think I use it as an intuition tool, and most of the time it hits. It's a tool to tell you your current energy, and you know, it's a guiding tool. Like, just because there's a tower doesn't mean that you are going to have a tower moment. It just means that you might have one, and this is what you should do if you do have one. You know, that's how I see tarot. Tarot was originally invented as a game. But intuition is such a strong, powerful thing that that's how it started getting used, and it's it's a cool thing. And Letterman, same. Letterman's a bit more specific than tarot. Okay. Already answered your question. Sakshi already answered your question. Thank you for that, Pinky. You smile too. Take care. Okay, I already answered this. Any new questions? What would you say to someone who is skeptical about tarot? You know what? I'm a skeptic too. Like, I would never say 100% believe everything that tarot says. I use it as a psychological tool, and it's a great way to start conversations. It's a fun way to get to know someone. It's just, and I feel like, you know, this is how I see it. And I have a video on my channel about this because a lot of people were asking me. I feel like whatever messages you're meant to, I believe in destiny, right? So whatever messages that God wants you to, yes, I believe in God. God wants you to know or hear, somehow he or she will find a way to put those questions in front of you, right? Or those things in front of you. And most of the time it hits. It's pretty good. Like 9 out of 10 times, whatever reading I do for people, it resonates. And I never say that believe in it 100%. You shouldn't, actually. I'm not a psychic. You should not believe anybody 100% because that kind of messes up with your own actions. And you can always change your destiny with action. So that's what I would say, Love Niche. So if you're skeptical, stay skeptical. Actually, that's a very good thing, to stay skeptical, so you question everything. That's always a good thing. Question everything, believe in everything, and don't believe in anything, you know. That's what I say. Oh, there was an argument. That's what I predicted. Sumi. Mr. Meow. What's up? What's up with the face? You're welcome, Sumi. Ouchie. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Aw, thank you for saying that. Okay, I already answered all of these questions. Yes, actually, I think that's the problem. You don't change it 30 times. That's not going to help you. I do think you're going, look at the Sun card. The outcome is very positive, but stay true to who you are. Don't have to change your resume every time you apply for a new job. That's just screaming desperation. You don't want to put that out to the universe that you're desperate and that anything will do, you know, like manifest your perfect job, something that you actually enjoy doing. Ace of Wands, it's happening. It's happening, Sakshi. Just don't stop changing your resume. You'll get it. Be positive. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's like you needing to prepare a bit more for your interviews, but it's going to happen. I think I predicted, like, before the end of this year, you're going to get it. Keep me posted, though. You'll get a call soon. Okay. Hi, Nikki. Hello. What are the guest house managers thinking on my application I sent to them for a job? Poppy Cave. You guys come up with the funniest questions. Guys, make sure you subscribe. This is energy exchange. And you subscribing right now and then unsubscribing after the answer is very bad for your karma. Sorry. I said what I said. I will not take it back. Guest house manager thinking. Two of Swords. Well, I think they're confused. Maybe they're thinking between you and another applicant, Poppy. It's between you and someone else. So there's a 50-50 chance you get it. I think it'll take some time. Knight of Pentacles, it's on the right path, right direction, but it takes time. So yes, it might be like test your patience a little bit, but you're gonna get the job. The job or a job. Can't say for sure, but you will have a job. Okay, any other questions? You're welcome. Niket, what do you want to know about you? Let's see. Let's see what's up for Niket Pandey. The Lovers. Ooh. Are you in a relationship, Niket? Because if you're not, I feel like it's coming. Something's coming for you, Lovers and Eight of Wands. But let's tell you a bit about your personality. What's your sign? Gemini, Leo, Aries, Saggy. Knight of Wands. Niket. Bit of a player energy, are you? Flirtatious, adventurous, extrovert, outdoorsy, like to take chances, always looking for a chance to go out somewhere. Giving, also got like very giving, helpful, good with your friends, good friend to have around. Confident and even kind of controlling, like you love doing things just the way you like it without thinking about others. Is that true? Because if it is, then you might want to switch that up a little bit. Turn down my way or the highway into my way or your way, whichever is better. That's your reading, Niket. You're welcome, Rishma. Already answered you, Poppy. Niket, I think I'm gonna give you not a solution, but I'll give you an advice that maybe it's time for you to actually figure things out, like who you are as a person, because I think you spend too much time either talking to others or spending time with others, and there's nothing wrong with that, but there is, like, to figure out who you truly are, you have to spend some time alone as well. Like, when was the last time you actually sat in silence without any sound in your ear? Like, no TV, no screen, no music, no tarot, no nothing, no, just you and your silence. So I would say, like, maybe start today, spend at least 5 minutes every day just with yourself without anything in your ear, in silence, or just listen to the birds or spend some time in nature. But some silence is going to help you, Niket. I think you're stuck because you don't know what you want, and maybe like spending time with yourself is going to have that eureka moment where you get some clarity as in who you are, what you want, and what your path should be. That's my little advice for you, Niket. Okay, Poppy, I've already answered your question. Yes, Abhishek. Is there a question? Zayar, no need for what? How are you been missing your lives? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Will I get in a relationship this year? I don't think so, Abhishek. Not this year. I don't see it. The cards don't see it. Um, Tekasi, prices? Prices for what? If you want a personal reading, a proper detailed personal reading, you can find me on Instagram, same name, Serene Sage Tarot, and I can give you your prices there. Tekasi, yes, I was on your question, but I don't see a question. Had you dropped your question, I would have answered it. Hi, Regina. Hello. Hi, Neha. Yes, manifest. Abhishek, maybe focus on something other than relationship right now. Like, what else you want me to say? You asked me if it's coming this year, and I said I don't see it. So you can change it with your actions, like maybe, you know. But if you really want one, but maybe focus on other things, your career, your goals, your finances this year, and then maybe next year, who knows, maybe next year you do have a relationship. Should I break up with my boyfriend because he always talked to other girls? I think you need to talk to him. Have you told him that it bothers you? And if he's still not listening to you, then yes, break up with him. Why not? But Ace of Swords is about open and honest communication. You need to talk to him. I'm not going to tell you break up with him or don't break up with him, but I'm going to say talk to him if you haven't. And if you have told him time and again that it bothers you, and if he's still insisting on flirting with other girls, then yeah, it's okay to break up with him. But if he's just talking to these girls because they're colleagues, then I guess there's no need to worry about it. But talk. Innocent people never say they're innocent. So if he's saying he's innocent, I'm a nice guy, yeah, run from that nice guy, because you don't need to announce it to the world if you're actually nice. Nice guys are never nice. Yeah, he's not taking you seriously, so maybe you need to tell him that you're actually serious about this, and if he keeps on doing it, then you are just stop talking to him. Don't even give him ultimatums. Just tell him, okay, this is what I want. If you can't give it to me, then bye. Ta-ta, off I go. Kanika, what do you want to know about your career, Kanika? I'm answering so many questions, you guys. I hope you're all subscribing to me. This is energy exchange. Karma is real. Don't try to fool me with the fake subscriptions. Just saying. Okay, Kanika's career. What's up in Kanika's career? Oh, sudden realization. Emotions. Emotions are high in your career. Are you meeting someone in your career? Hierophant. Oh, is something up? Are you talking to someone, like involved more than just colleagues with someone? If you're not, then chances are that it can happen. And it can happen like all of a sudden. We have the High Priestess. I'm gonna say like don't. Six of Wands. There's success. There is success in your career, Kanika. So it looks like you're on the right path, but I also feel like maybe you need to keep a little to yourself. Don't get involved in unnecessary drama in your workplace if there is any. Do your work to the best of your ability, and it looks like it's going to take you somewhere good, better, for sure. All right. Any other question? Oh, you agree with me? Yay. Thank you for the feedback. Subscribe. Claim it. Garima, you cannot force someone to do something you don't want them to do. If they wanted to do it, they will do it without you asking them to do it, okay? So you cannot force it out of him. If he's not taking it seriously and if he's not respecting you, then I would never recommend that you stay with someone like that. Girl or a guy, it doesn't matter. You need to respect each other in a relationship. Take a seat. Did you delete your question? You don't want to leave him, and you want him to listen. You cannot have your cake and eat it too, Garima. If he's not behaving in a way that makes you happy, then that's the best thing about being in a relationship. You choose who you want to be with, right? So peace of mind more important than anything else, Garima. That's my motivation. I'm sorry, I know it's not as easy as I make it out to be, but peace of mind more important than anything else. Respect more important than anything else. Take a seat. You just need 3 cards. Don't you see? What am I supposed to see? Garima, if you want a full reading, then you need to find me on my Instagram, Serene Sage Tarot. I do paid readings. I answered your question. You asked me if you should move on if he's not listening to you, and I said yes, you should. That's my answer. If you want like a full reading, then find me on Instagram for a personal reading. Those are paid. All right, take a seat. 3 cards. You want 3 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Are you giving too much to someone? Take a seat. Or not giving enough? Which one are you? You're giving too much of your attention, your time, yourself, your resources to someone, and you're not getting it back. So the advice for you is don't do that. Don't do that. It's good to give, but you need to also make sure that it's like equal give and take, or at least you're getting something back in return, because you don't want to be the 3 of Swords here. You don't want to have your heart broken or walk, don't become a doormat for someone. Take a seat. Take a seat. That's my reading for you. All right, how many days before I meet my soulmate? Days? You seem very confident that it's days and not longer, Cheryl. Garima, you can DM me on my Instagram, Serene Sage Tarot, and I can tell you over there, okay? Eight of Cups. Cheryl, I think you're gonna find your soulmate in another city or another country where you're not there right now. I cannot give you like a time frame here, but I can tell you that I don't think it's going to be like someone who is very close to you. So maybe like when you switch up something, your home, your job, something, you go out somewhere, travel, that's where you meet this person. Knight of Cups. So yeah, I'm getting a very nice, emotionally fulfilling, sweet energy coming towards you, Cheryl. So it's coming. You will find your soulmate. But yes, I do feel like it's going to be when you are not where you are right now. Okay, Garima, then just leave me a comment. I can do a reading for you on YouTube as well. So leave me a DM or a comment on YouTube and I can answer it to you, okay? Yes, Tikasi, they are. They can be. I always say that. 9 out of 10 times they're right, but one time they can also be wrong. There is no sure shot way to find out. Hi, Disha. Okay, I've been talking for more than an hour, so I think I will end this here. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys subscribed because, yes, I've spent a lot of time doing this and I think I came up with some bangers today. So I will see you guys in my next one. Until then, stay serene. Bye.